They're not going to be able to continue to lie on you. All of that is about to be put to a stop. All of that's going to backfire. This is a reminder to appreciate that you are right where you need to be. Appreciate your life. All the lies, all the slandering of your name, all the putting you down, all the wanting to see you not succeed, all that's being put to a stop, okay? These cards just literally just fell out as I was shuffling. Listen, God favors you, collective. You are being put to a place. You might have been put to the test recently. You might have felt like you couldn't handle the test, but you being exalted because you did handle the test. All right. And God is going to help you. God got you. All the groupies, all the group chats, all the people that were lying, constantly trying to target you, they're being boosted. Adios. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay. These are the things I want you to know. Somebody's grandparents, or you could be a grandparent. The grandchildren might have something to do with it. They're being stopped in their tracks, collective. All of that is being stopped. Let it go. They got to let it go. And this is not for you to worry. Oh, that was so fast. I didn't know that message was going to come through so fast. I'm here for a minute to, okay, so give you more. Okay, so let me give you some more. Oh my goodness, that was quick. Hold on, y'all. Your lover told them no, so don't worry about if your person is cheating. Luck is on your side, so things are going to pick up. Don't worry about what it looked like. Everybody with questions don't deserve an answer. Yeah, you don't have to answer to these people. It's reminding me of the doctor asked me questions. What's your date of birth? How many kids you have? And I'm thinking to myself, this sounds awfully familiar when somebody's trying to track you down, target you in order to be able to identify you for something else, like a plot. All right. So you don't have to answer everything that somebody is trying to say that you need to answer or ask questions about you. Scales are being rebalanced. I do appreciate this card, Spirit Team, that the scales are being rebalanced. That's karmic justice, okay? So I'm here to remind each and every one who is doing everything by the book, who are doing everything to stay lighthearted, to keep your heart light as a feather, to be actually following the law and trying to be able to do good by others. This is saying the scales are going to be balanced, all right? Somebody's name could be with the F, Frank, Felix, Fran, Felicia. A foundation might be involved. A friend might be involved. Okay. This is something that you already are aware of, collective. So these are just confirmations. You are a survivor. You are being healed. Okay. You have already healed your heart and done the dark night of the soul journey. You're ready for this new thing that's about to take place. You're no longer afraid of what somebody else is trying to do to you. You're no longer living in the shadows. Okay. You accept everything. The past is what it was, and there's no need to be afraid. Someone is going to get a new job. They are going to have to pay serious karma. This is the bottom line. This came out twice, okay? Something about what they did, they're going to pay big karma for it. After all that patrolling and stalking, dreams are coming true. Continue to do what's good. Continue to believe in what you're working towards. You are never alone because God got your back. God got you no matter what somebody else is trying to do behind the scenes. You are doing everything by the book. You might have seen a black vehicle. These individuals could be in black vehicles, but this is not to be something you should be concerned with. Your managers, supervisors might have been involved in it. So don't trust every person, even though they have a title. You don't have to answer all the questions that somebody might ask you. It could be a setup, okay? Job patrolman, that's exactly what I mean. Somebody could be on the job and they are simply a mole, M-O-L-E. This person is being planted on the job simply to identify you and see if they can get close to you, as well as see how they can infiltrate and or convince you and send subliminal messages to or get you trapped. All right. Just so you're aware, not everybody who smiles in your face is to be trusted and or is your friend. If it smells like a snake, It sisses like a snake. It's slimy like a snake. Then it's a snake. Okay. All right. So this person's name could be with an N: Nina, Nikki, Nolan, Nicole. None of these people are going to matter. Okay. Just be sure that you are aware. You got your eyes open, your ears are open. When it doesn't line up, use your intuition and follow the intuition. Don't worry about what it looked like on the outside. This is a reminder to follow your intuitions. The cameras are going to prove your innocence because there was someone watching you. These are people that have put cameras in places that you never thought a camera would go. Okay. There could be surveillance right there in your very home and you wouldn't even know it. Okay. Also through your telephone. Okay. Haters need to mind their own business. Okay, they gonna find out today, boy. They gonna find out today. These are just extra messages I need to get out to the collective. There could be a luxury vehicle. Somebody might be using this luxury vehicle to lure somebody in. Can't get enough of you. All right. Somebody loves you so much, or they have a history with you. That's what activated this. All right. Let's get some situations to see what's going on behind the scenes here. What does the collective need to know? What else does the collective need to know? These messages could be situationships and relationships. You're nobody's fool, so you see what's going on. For some of you, you are absolutely done. The cycle is ending or has already ended. You're understanding because you also see all sides of the story. The shadow work has been done. You made something about this made you see your flaws. You're very welcome. Thank you for saying so, sweetheart. You something about this, yeah, you came to a new understanding. You're okay. You accepted this here. You accepted what went down. You accepted that somebody tried to trap you or entrap you or coerce you or do something to get you in a situation that you couldn't get out of, but you are a survivor and you get out and God got you. Okay. Could have been a bad habit. It could be any kind of bad habit. You know, there's a conglomerate of things that it can be, but you made it out. Yeah. You're no longer chasing, trying to figure it out anymore. You're on the other side of it. You didn't miss an opportunity. Everything is happening in divine timing. Again, God got you. Don't worry about what you can't figure out because when you need to know it, you will see it. You will be able to understand it. All right. It may not come to you at this very moment, but by and by, you will certainly be able to understand it. Okay. You thank you, Keisha. You may have to see this person for who they truly are. Somebody could be sugarcoating, somebody could be a false love bombing you. I want you here, I want you there. But all along, it was a setup, it was a trap. Okay. But this is still, look what I say. It was an entrapment. But all this time, it was for your ascension. It was for your soul's growth. All right. It was for your soul's journey. It's so that you can be the person that you're called to be and live out your purpose. There's something about your life purpose that's going to allow you to go through this unscathed. Okay. Some of y'all went through the fire and didn't smell like smoke. Okay. You're going to come out of this not even knowing you went through it. And sometime in your life, you're going to look back at this and it's going to build a financial freedom for you. What you went through is going to build financial freedom for you. All right. The trap wasn't there for just you. The people involved with the trap is there for them too, so that God could show them that God is real. There's somebody in your life who didn't realize that you had a special touch, a special anointing, a special call. All right. Yeah, look, the call. She's talking to him. You got a connection to spirit team. You feel what I'm talking about? The conversation and the call. You have a special connection to the most high, and God got you. Right? You definitely are connected to the most high. You definitely have a purpose and you're not in the wrong place right now. You are healing and it's okay to be okay with what you're doing. The disagreements may come in. Somebody is maybe saying that they wish that there could be something different that would have went down. There's no need to worry about what didn't happen the way you thought it should happen, right? Everything was there for you to grow from it. There was something there that was meant for you to grow from it. You may have felt that you had a great chemistry with this person, right? But this person was there for your soul's lesson, okay? There's something there was a serendipity. A runner. Maybe this person taught you how to slow down, not to worry about things, not to be obsessive about things. There's always a lesson there. You're no longer holding back. Somebody is going to get the support they need by going to taking this thing to court. You're going to get the support you need by taking this thing to court. All right. I hope that helps someone. Again, you're going to get the help you need by taking this thing to court. I heard there is no need to fear. I feel like there are individuals who are seeing what they did. They're starting to be afraid because the supernatural power that lives and create all beings is taking care of you. Exactly. Angels are stepping in on your behalf, right? There's something about you that you have the divine support. Yeah, and you can call on divine support at any time. Again, the title of this here video is God Got You. Confirmation is saying that yes, we are supporting you. We are there for you. We have you. Your name is already written before you were born, right? You're already genetically modified, not modified. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I wasn't ready for that one, Holy Spirit. Ooh, y'all funny spirit. You were genetically modified. Hold on, I wasn't ready for that. It might be several DNAs. I get what spirit, several things that are, you're just not just one. There's this connection. You might say, for instance, somebody says, I'm from Egypt, I have a religion in India, okay, I have a religion in Buddhism, okay, then you have parents who are from New Orleans and they got a little bit of hoodoo, and then you got a parent over here from Africa, you got a little Santeria. So everything that is going to be a blend of who you are is the reason why you have a strong ancestral lineage and a strong ancestral background, and they're very much in tune with watching over you and protecting you. You might get messages, okay, that'll be coming from people as they say certain words. It'll start to almost resonate with your soul, and it'll be an answer to a question that you've been wondering about. Be on the lookout for that, okay? And it says, this is funny how this says, keep an open mind. Something is about to unfold. Ooh, that's a confirmation, child. Hello, somebody. So be open to hearing things and then saying, okay, I know that's answer, and understanding that that message came from the Most High. All right. There is something about spirit saying, take your time, be okay with what's going on, allow yourself to just do and be. Don't worry about when, where, and how. If it's your job, don't worry about it. If it's your husband, don't worry about it. If it's your man, he gonna act right eventually, or God gonna send you somebody new. If it's your business, don't worry about it. It's gonna eventually take off. It's going to eventually grow. If it's your health, keep faith. If it's something that you need to build your strength, read books. This is what Spirit is saying. You can continue to uplift yourself and transform yourself by listening to the right kind of people, places, and being in the right environment. Some of us is going to return to a different environment, return to nature, go places that we haven't been before. It says, do not have to prove a damn thing. Confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. So this is another thing about accepting all of you. You are unique because you are positioned for a purpose this day, right now. You are positioned where you are right now for a reason. Whatever connections you have right now, it's for a reason. If you're in this room and you're listening to this message, it's for a reason. So you have something that is elevating, and it's elevating now. It's elevating in you, right? Going back to this card that talks about the chemistry, keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you, right? There is something about your DNA, your message, or your abilities that is unique to you. And this is the time when you're going to be able to show it. All right. Just be. Asking you to create a routine. Stepping out of your comfort zone is what I'm getting. So there's something about changing up a little bit of what you normally do, just making a little bit of a tweak, and then staying with that tweak. Stay with this new thing you're doing. It says helps you to limit procrastinations and gives you structure, right? Something about trusting even people that are in uniforms and people that are with a title on them. These are still people that may not have a pure heart. All right. So Spirit wants you to know when you get acquainted or acquainted with someone who doesn't connect with you or vibe with you, that your intuitions are correct. Not everyone is putting on a smile or a uniform or a happy face or a connection or a friend or family. Some of them are a foe, and it's not always what they look like, it's what they feel with your energy and your intuition, okay? You've been activated. Exactly. Your DNA, your ancestry, you have this lineage, you have this connection, you're being activated. You absolutely can feel it, right? Your soul purpose. Oh, this is so good, y'all. It says you're being you're wait a minute. You're reactivating your soul's purpose and receiving gifts. Oh, this is so good. Oh, child, that purr. Now, something about what you experienced with your history and your past, the pain, the gain, whatever it was, honey child, it's going to make you very, very, very gifted, okay? These are a part of the gifts, you know what I mean? This is a part of the lesson. This is a part of what you can present. This is your contribution, right? And as an example, if I've experienced X, Y, and Z, I can share with you a story or two because I've experienced it, I witnessed it, I lived through it. And now the history is my story or her story. Okay. So that's exactly what this is. This is flowing towards what you need. Yes, you can ask a question, sweetheart. How you doing today? Keisha, Hannah, hand dream. Okay. You have a 30-day challenge right now. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. I think that we had to form a habit and create a routine, okay? So absolutely. This is something growing. This is something that's brewing. This is something that you're doing. This is an elevation that you're absolutely at a new contemplation of how, when, where, why, and what. And so spirit is reminding you and I to take care of business, okay? I hope that resonated for you. You are not alone. God got you, baby. All right? Just a reminder, you are not alone. God got you. I only want to answer questions that are dealing for the collective. If you want a personal, sweetheart, you can also reach out to me in the description box. But this baby wants to know when she's going to get married. But right now, let's talk about how God got you and you're overcoming. And if the marriage comes out, then I'll go ahead and answer it for you. Okay. But let's talk about what you need to know. There's a false person, right? God got you even when people are being liars, betrayers, backbiters, thieves, right? Somebody want to test your gift. Hell no, because what had happened was you can't fake the funk. You can't fool me. I understand what you're doing. And this is you. You're understanding collective what this person is doing, right? And spirit is reminding you to know this and be basically ready. Understand your intuition is not lying to you. Understand that you're on point. Privileged lady. Remain in your positivity. Remain in your femininity. You did the work and you're doing the work. There's something about you did the work already. So whatever you started on, it's absolutely the right time. Some of you have to have matters taken care of with the courthouse. But well, whatever you got to be taken care of, you're going to be taken care of. There's adjudication. So expect this thing to work out in your favor. Maybe the timing is not necessarily of concern. Just know that when it happens, it's going to work out in your favor. Okay. Let's see. If someone is worried about their career, their job, these are the things that. Let me go ahead and look at this real quick. Somebody could be concerned about their job. What's going on with this person's job, spirit team? A lover. This is reminding me of a time when work and love was a conflict, and I wanted to spend more time with love than I did at work. Yeah, so it's also saying that be careful with that. Be careful with how you spend time away. Yeah, away from whatever. I don't know if you're giving one of these two things too much attention, but be careful with that. Okay, don't overly do it because somebody could be watching, and then you could end up not having a job because you're calling off work too many times. I don't know who that's for. That was for somebody. Lord have mercy. Yeah, don't call off work too many times, sweetheart, because they will, you know how that goes. They will hold that against you if they could, okay? I'm only speaking from experience because I know I did. I did that one time, and they sure used that against me, honey. Okay, got fired and everything. You're welcome. Woo, child. Is there any marriage questions out here? A past life relationship? You have known each other before. So if you're interested in marriage, maybe you want to keep an open mind to someone that you've already had a conversation or communication with. Maybe it's a friend from the past, a flash from the past. It's saying that it is safe for you to love again, okay? It could happen very soon. Clarity, decide what you want. Know that so that it comes to you now, okay? And it's saying let go of the doubt. Let go of the doubt. So if you're thinking about being married or having a connection with somebody to be married, it's asking you to let go of the doubt. There's something about not being hungry for something, not wanting something so bad, because that's pushing it away. It's kind of like that thing where I I'm anxious for it. I gotta have it. You're doing the exact opposite, right? Ain't that what the secret said? Somebody could want something so much, and then it becomes a want instead of an appreciation, instead of a desire, instead of I am. You get what I'm talking about? So, for instance, if you're thinking bills, oh, I got bills. Oh, I got bills. How am I pay my bills? Then guess what? You're going to continue to get. You're going to continue to get bills, and so that could also be a scenario as well in your love life. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then I have a honeymoon card right after this, okay? And don't be in a rush to tell a person that you want to be married to them. Not saying that's what you're doing, but it certainly is saying because that could push them away. Okay, my love, for someone who is interested in being married, people don't always want you to show that right away, especially when I say people, I mean men. But it can happen to a woman too. The woman might be like, hold on, partner, we only been together for 2 months. But if you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't. And it's okay. Just be open to allow yourself to receive love from the right person, the right connection. You're welcome, sweetheart. You want to know about career? I just gave you an answer about career. Don't be going out having too much fun and not going to work on time. You better show up at your job if you want to keep it. Clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Gotta love the one you're with and be with the one you love, okay? Big happy changes are coming. And don't be a Debbie Doubter. I know that normally it says don't be a Debbie Downer, right? But don't be a Debbie Doubter. Counselor. It remind me, I went to see a counselor for the first time in probably 20 years. Child, don't save your money. Don't. No, I'm just kidding. All I'm trying to say is I get more help with my cards than I did from that counselor. That told me it was a mood. A mood. After everything I went through, hell no, it wasn't no mood. It was drama, trauma, baby. Drama, trauma. Okay. I've been great, and I had essay and I had a whole lot of extra curricular activities that were way too much for my life. And you go tell me it was a mood. Baby, bye. I'm delivered. I'm saved. I'm set free. This is some crazy shit. I'm sorry, y'all. But let me read the card. It says, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So when I went through the dark night of my soul and got the healing that I did, that I deserve, thank you, Spirit, because I never got it when I was a little kid. And these people that played with you and everything, and I'm talking about me, honey, not talking about you, because I know everybody didn't go through this, thank God. But when I went through what I went through, I never got the experience of help. So as I got to be older, in my 50s, 40s, I went through a spell of extracurricular activities and the ring around the roses, okay? And I just had a lot of activities, okay? And so now that it took me about 9, 10 years to come out of that and be healed, I feel like my experiences can now help others. So that's what the spirit is letting us know. Whatever you experience, you can now help somebody else, okay? You're 10 toes down. You understand the assignment. Take charge and take action. Take charge and take action. Hey, Keisha, you want to know if your ex coming back? Power. I heard tomorrow, but that's just me being funny, or it could be spirit being true. Power and intention. Power and intention. Okay. power, and attention. Be careful what you ask for, because you might just get what you want, but it might not come back the way you thought it would. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, baby bye. That Negro came back a monster. You hear what I say? They think that you want them so much. He came back as a monster. Oh my God. But that's okay. I took the monster back. I'm sorry for laughing, yeah. But I know I'm not. I ain't sorry for laughing. It was the real deal. That's exactly how it went. It was a monster. He came back a monster. That bird. So if you want him back, he might come back, but he might come back different. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Ooh, have mercy. Holy love. For some, it's not going to be a bad thing. For some, this is going to be a true love. If you believe, do you want him? Do you think he's gonna come back? How do you really feel? Because the energy is all around you. You know what I mean? You want me to look at your situation, his situation, so forth and so on. The information is in the description box for a personal reading, sweetheart. All right. All right. Somebody got love on their mind. All right, Spirit Team, let's get back to the fact that you got the collective. You're watching out for them. You are their everything, okay? You are their everything, what they need to know right now. There's something about the past and the hurt could have happened because of family situations, something that you saw, and then you had to realize you had to come to grips with this, okay? Yeah, especially if it was a lover. You had to come to grips with something. Could have been a marriage situation. Could have been that you weren't getting the kind of love you deserve. You weren't being reciprocated the love you deserve, and now you're trying to figure out whether or not this relationship is going to work out. There might be some communication coming in with you and your person. Somebody is done with arguing. Somebody is willing to work things out. So that's a good look. Somebody is interested in working things out. That's a good look. What else is going on with this relationship? Thank you, Spirit. And then there's going to be some connections coming through. There's going to be a healing coming for this relationship. There's going to be a healing, and it's asking you to be patient. All right, it's asking you to connect with the divine within. Use your feminine power as well. There's something about your beauty, your scent, the way you do things, the way you have the I don't care attitude is going to also be effective here. Okay, don't just say, okay, yeah, thank you for coming back for, a rump in the room. Let's go back and let's just have some fun, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to come in, have fun, and then they can leave. But if you want something to connect for a little bit longer, it's best to take your time. Okay. All right, my love. That's the message I have for you today. I hope that you got something out of it. God's got your back. Oh, Spirit said get more information. Dang it, I want to get up off here. Hold on, yeah. All right, good, 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 good. This is a beautiful way to end. There's something that you're supposed to continue to do, continue to work on, and manifest these things into reality, okay? For some of us, taking action, doing what we are compelled, we know we have a gift, we know we have a purpose, and it's time to focus on it, okay? All right, talk to you later.